Hi, guys. Happy Tuesday. We are one day out from the last day of the month, and I know several of you are maybe doing a May 13th challenge group. So we're 2 weeks out from that, and I want to help you guys hit Success Club. And I think that it's still possible, even if you're at zero, to hit Success Club for this month, meaning today and tomorrow. But if not, what you're going to do today and tomorrow are going to set you up to hit it next month. And I truly believe that you guys can do it every month. You guys, you can do it. I believe in you guys. And I think a lot of us tend to overcomplicate things. So I want to first challenge you to post a transformation today. Today, post a transformation photo. It's Transformation Tuesday. If you have a May 13th challenge group, you're going to be wanting to start now. So let's talk about transformation photos. I posted one today. They don't have to be of a program you just did. It doesn't have to be just a program, say you're doing 21 Day Fix. Show them a photo of a more dramatic result today. So today, if you go and look at my page, Fitness Fatale, I posted a picture of my twin pregnancy belly and then me in a bikini today. It was a pretty dramatic transformation. And I just encourage you to maybe even dig back, maybe find a new photo that you haven't shared. And then share a flattering photo of you from today. It doesn't have to be I did this program, here's my results. It can be this is me before, this is me now. Just make sure that both photos are focused and look are quality photos. Your main page is your storefront. And when people are coming, when you're trying to grow your Instagram, people are going to go to your page and look at your photos. So if those main photos aren't quality, then people are going to not follow you. So, that's another side note on social media. But today's Transformation Tuesday. Do a transformation photo. And what I want you to do is look at the picture on the left. Left is before, right is after. I'm breaking this down a little bit more because we have a lot of new coaches this year. And I feel like we haven't addressed this in super detail yet. So the left, I want you to put a picture of you before, and I want you to explain what you felt then. Ideally, a story. The more specific the possible. The more specific, the better. So, it could be this day I remember feeling. And so maybe the picture can represent that time of your life. It doesn't have to be, the story doesn't have to be that exact moment. Okay, so it could be about how before you didn't feel like you had the energy for your kids. That's a more general statement, but I want you to dig in and tell a story about being at the park. This is an example. Being at the park, wanting to keep up with your kid but not feeling like you could, or wanting to get into a bikini at a birthday party and not feeling like you could. This is even doesn't have to, if you're not a mom or if you are a mom, you can still tell stories. I struggled with my weight my entire life. I never felt comfortable in a bikini until I discovered Beachbody. I'm saying that with full conviction and truth because it's so true. I never once in my life felt confident in bikini until I did Beachbody at 28 years old, and now I'm 35. But you want to evoke emotion, get people to relate to what you were like in that before photo. And it's hard not to get too long-winded on this because this will be kind of a longer post, but try to obviously make it so it all fits in the thing. So you're going to do that before photo, and then you're going to talk about how you got to the after. And you don't have to go into serious details because people just want to hear, they're going to relate to that story of that before picture, and going into a ton of detail on how you got there. Just kind of be high level. Like I said, you can look at my post from today to how I got there was basically, I said, showing up, following a program. And then at the end, you need to do a very, very clear call to action. On May 13th, I'm hosting a virtual boot camp has been what I've been using lately. Virtual fitness accountability group. I'm going to help you get whatever it is, but do it very clear and say how to contact you by filling out the form in your profile. If you don't have that, say comment below or send me a direct message. Then immediately after you're done with that, share that post in your Instagram stories because it's going to help. Some people just watch your stories, so then they'll go to your post. And kind of you can try to lead them into looking at your main post. So don't give it all away in the story, what you're talking about. Or you can even sometimes I'll cover up the actual, my stomach or something in the transformation. But don't be afraid to share transformations. I know I sometimes even am is this salesy? I don't know. I just sometimes I'm scared to post transformations. I am too. It's been 3 years and I'm scared sometimes. But the ones that scare me are the ones that always inspire people the most. And people, I know you can talk about what these programs have done for you, and you can show up every day, but people like to see physical results. And you don't have to be in a bikini, you don't have to be in a sports bra even, but you have to show a physical transformation. And if you have quantifiable numbers like weight loss and inches, you can include those too. A lot of times, like, people can just see the difference, but people do need to see that you're proof that the products work, and the transformation photo is the best way to do that. So like I said, before, clear picture; after, clear picture. Tell a story about the before, a few details about how you got to the after, call to action, share it in your stories. Then, this is the key. After you do that, I want you to respond to every comment that comes in. And you can share it here if you want to comment below and just share your photo. We'll go and comment on it because that helps boost the Instagram algorithm. And time of day semi-matters, but like I posted mine today and it's doing really well, and I just posted it a few minutes ago. The photo matters more than the time of day, but time of day, generally the evening I find does the best because people are like sitting around after bedtime, the kids' bedtime, and like looking at their phone. But the key is, now that you've posted this, every single person that likes it, and going farther, every single person that views your story, I want you to invite them to your challenge group. I want you to do it. Every single person. And write their name down, their Instagram handle, even if they're a private account that you've never talked to ever. I just did this. I've invited 50 people in the last 3 days. Because I'm got big goals and I'm going for it. And we've been talking a lot about inviting, and all of these top leaders I've been listening to all these top leaders talking about what they're doing to get where they are going, and they're all saying inviting. Sometimes people just need to hear it from you. They saw the post, they're like, I don't know. Like the analogy, I've said it a million times, but I'm gonna say it again. The analogy they said at Super Saturday, she's like, if you said, I'm having a birthday party on Friday, I'd love for you to come, and you post it on social media. I'd love for you to come to my birthday party. I've even actually gotten event invites on Facebook for parties, but I don't go. And if the girl reached out to me individually and said, hey, Nicole, I really hope you can make it to my party. Do you want to come? I would be way more likely to come. And maybe I have plans, and so I'm not going to come. But the next time she has a party, I might not even have to her invite me that next time. I would just say, oh, I'm going to come to the party this time because it's the right timing. So you need to invite, and don't overcomplicate it. I know we've talked in our training, we said like a 1 to 2 week lag with a kind of a colder invite, but this person liked your post. They're watching you. They saw what you're doing. Do not feel like you need to make a ton of small talk this time. Just send the invite. It's warm because they know you. They know who you are. They like your transformation. They see it. They know generally what you're doing. So it's not like you are coming out of nowhere. So I would recommend messaging every single one of these people. And you can, if you're a business account on Instagram, you can create kind of a general script and save it. If you go to messages and you open a new message and there's like these little dots, and you can create like, I forgot what it's called, a script or something. You can just put like what you're going to write to everyone and then customize it once you send the message by saying their name and maybe a little message, but if not, then don't worry about it because you just want to get as many people to know that they're invited to your challenge group as possible. So what I would literally say is, hey, whoever, Chrissy, I wanted to let you know that you are invited to my next boot camp on May 13th. Do you want more information? Like as basic as that. Make it sound like you need to write it yourself. Don't use the exact words I just said because I want it to sound like you. Just think of how you'd want to be invited. Like if worst case, like I've been shocked by how many people who are private have responded because they've been watching me this whole time and they're like, oh, you are talking to me, because obviously I never talk to them because they're private. I can't see their stories. I can't unless I follow them. But I've been surprised by how many people who are private have been writing back and being like, oh my gosh, I'm so inspired by you. Thank you so much. Now's not the right time, or like XYZ, or I want more information. So that's my challenge to you. Do a transformation photo today. Write down the names of every single person and try to invite them all this week. Because that'll give you another week to hit Success Club, or to keep doing these kind of things next week. But I just challenge you to do that and make sure you're inviting at least 5 people a day, every single day. But with this challenge, hopefully you'll be inviting more because you'll get all those likes. And one thing I want to make sure you do is don't prejudge anyone. Don't look at their, so this is why it's actually, I think it's good to just send that, like I said, the message that's like, hey, join my group. Like I'm sending you an invitation to join my group. I'd love for you to join us. Because if you try to like look at their profile, like they're like I said, they're liking your page. They know who you are. But if you try to like go in and like overanalyze, I'll do this. I'll go into someone's profile and I'll be like, oh, I see them, they went to a bar class. They probably go to bar every day. They don't want to join my group. Like, don't do that. Invite every single person. I've been inviting even guys that are like, I'm like, you never know. Like, they took my poll about, I did a poll if you struggle with nutrition or health. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to ask if these guys voted in my poll. I'm going to invite them. No one's responded yet, but so do that. And just know, as we talked about in our training, if you haven't watched it yet, don't watch it until after you do what I just told you, because the invite training is going to get into a lot more details. But just know that these people aren't all going to respond. They're not all going to say yes. You might get a few that ask for information, but you're planting the seed for later. And I do believe that if you were to do this and these people are warm, like you can get 3 people to sign up with you. I believe that all of you guys can hit Success Club. 3 people each month. 3 people. If you're doing the things, you're inviting, you're showing the proof that the products work, you're showing up and being consistent, people are going to be inspired and want to join and want to know like what is going on with you. So I hope this helps, and I hope that you guys will do it. And if you want to comment below with like a link to your Instagram post that you do, and then I'll go over and like leave you some love, and we can all try to do that for each other to help boost it in the algorithm, like a little pod. So good luck. I know you guys got it. And if you already have like 4 Success Club points, or even 2, or even 0, and you really want to push for it for this month, you should do it. Just go for it. What do you have to lose? If anything, you're planting seeds for later. So have a great day.